Hello everybody and welcome back to the SFA. We got season 16 week 2 watch party coming at you. We got a banger. We got brothers taking on each other. Bit of a rivalry now as Boise State takes on Wyoming, both coming off a week 1 loss to a MAC team. So we're going to see if these guys can figure it out here. As always, we're going to go through the rosters, then we'll go into the game, and as always, then everybody can talk, and then this will go live on game day. So yeah, let's get it started. We'll start out with Boise State in their roster, much improved from previous years. Coach Dune doing a great job. Ike Deason now redshirt sophomore, 78 overall. Their running back, the true freshman, top running back in the class. We saw the dual top quarterbacks in the class on game day in week 1. Now we get Mario Hankerson here and Ahmed Sixto. He is a sophomore now, but cannot wait to see Mario Hankerson. Also get to see Wally Culpepper, the reward player from the raffle, 80 overall wide receiver. See what he can do. They got Roman Williams and Terry Bauer as well. And at tight end, it's Anthony Hughes, so no more Charbonneau here, unfortunately, and they don't have anybody behind them. The offensive line for a Power 5 team is abysmal, but if you're talking about a G5 team, this is okay. The right side, both SFA players, pretty good. And then on the defensive end, Vernon Bennett, you got John Coleman, and in the middle, you got Roberts and Estes. And at linebacker, much better, Paul Harrison, Damian Green, and Chris King. And at corner, you got Justin Hayes, very good player here, Casey Lee, and Keith Slaughter. And at safety, you got the transfer from Georgia, former #1 recruit in the class, Curtis Bird, an IGR player. And then you got the 1-star freshman Blair Tsunami, SFA player here as well. So the secondary, very good. Front 7, not so much. And their kicker is Ryan Nance, a 69 overall. So now let's go take a look at Coach Wynn's Wyoming, a team that has always seemed to play under expectations. Chris Neal, 85 overall this year. And the running back, they got 2 great ones. Jamie Brown is back, and then he has the second best running back in the class, Jade Derby, the 79 overall as well. So we'll see what he can do here. He has that 99 agility. Their wide receiver is Yam player Ryan McGee, Chris Fowler, and Sterling Scruggs. Despite bad ratings, McGee always makes plays in these games, so watch out for him. You got the SFA player 1-star Herb Shirk at tight end, and their offensive line is a bit better than Boise State's, but not by much, as a couple of bad spots there. And on the defense, Adrian Waters, Joe Hunter, and in the middle, SFA player Pud Foxtail. Seems like he's been here for like 10 years. And at linebacker, Matt Tatum, Marcus Robinson, and SFA player Clash Sparkman. And at corner, they got a pair of great ones. Mike Strong had 2 interceptions against Toledo. Birdie Jones, the Yam man, pick 6 merchant type of a guy. Bill Clark there in the slot. And in the back, Bill Green and Jeremy Butler. So I haven't simmed any games, and we don't have the sports book, so it doesn't really matter if you guys see anything. But I'm still going to put up the thing just in case. But Dune and Wind, if you're here, do you guys want any special uniforms? Any special uniforms? Let's see. Wind, do you want anything super cool or no?
I think Wind's dead, I'm gonna be honest.
That's fine. I mean, he doesn't have any good things anyways. He just has, I mean, we can go all gold for him. Why not, you know? And then for Boise, why don't we go all, we could do the blacks. There we go. Like that. We'll do black and yellow. Black and yellow, black and yellow. Yeah, you know what it is. Black versus yellow. All right, so 74 overall versus 74 overall. Very evenly matched. I do give a slight edge to Boise State because their top tier talent is just a bit better. And their Power 5. But let's take a look. Let's see what happens. Let's get her going here. Very excited for this game. Lots of different layers to it. And this will be uploaded later today.
Yeah, and I mean, you mentioned it. We always see that Wyoming, they usually struggle on offense. The way they look on offense is the way that TC voice cracks. It's just horrid.
Okay.
You got to just hope for, an offensive burst, especially from Chris Neal.
All right. War Memorial Stadium, as I just skip the intros. That way we don't get a UI error. We want to see the stats as they come in. All right, here we go. Wyoming will start out with the rock today. 9 minutes on the clock. 0-1. Boise State got smoked by Akron. Wyoming choked to Toledo. We get a broken tackle, though, here, and that's Jay Derby on the return. But here comes Jamie Brown. Interesting story. He was tampered away from Wyoming, was going to go to Pittsburgh, but crew abandoned him, went to USC, so he returned. He didn't want to go out west, I guess. So he's in the backfield with Chris Neal here. We're on the island, and a quick throw. Scruggs gets 5.
And I mean, you mentioned the portal. Like, Boise State did really good, especially Pat Pepperoni being one of those players that were in the portal as well.
Yep, coming over from Marshall, the right guard. So 2nd and 5 now. Neal not getting sacked here. Interesting. Wait, I might have spoken too soon, but he dumps that off to Scruggs again. It'll be an early 3rd down. So 2 for 2 start. They haven't ran it with Jamie Brown quite yet. Figure that they would try to pound the run with this dual running backs. They're going to do it here. No, it's a keeper. Nobody saw it coming. There he goes. He finds some room. 19 for Chris Neal. Bang. If they can get Chris Neal going, it's going to do wonders. Because remember, Wyoming has a long history of extremely good quarterbacks on paper, and then they always just kind of fold under pressure. But nice early drive here. So finally a handoff to Jamie Brown. He pushes and he goes down. Big play there from the linebacker by Chris King. Remember, for Boise State, the front 7 is the weakness, so you got to expect they're going to try to pound the run. They have very good secondary, especially for a G5 type of attack here. And then McGee, the Yam player at the bottom of your screen, number 87. It's going to be Neal, keeper again. He cuts back up the middle, and he gets 10. So another 3rd down. So at the 34, maybe a long one here. Back to the shotgun, trips left. Neal, only a 3-man rush, plenty of time over the middle, and a big hit. Might have been a drop. 4th down. Looks like Bird was about to lay the wood there. And they're going for it. So first drive here tonight. 4th and 1 for Wyoming. It's going to be a throw for Neal. No blitz over the middle, and he doesn't hang on. It's a turnover. Hit his receiver in the hands, but they ripped it out. That is, I believe, Tsunami, the strong safety, the freshman SFA player. Love to see young players making plays, as we got Ike Deason at quarterback and Mario Hankerson with the dreads. Oh, baby. He looks a lot like GD and IRL right now, so we'll see what he can do. Hand off to him first play, and he gets no yards. They also have that change of pace second back SFA player, Ahmed Sixto, who was the lead back last year but had some injury problems. So 2 tight ends set now. Another handoff here to Mario. He pushes forward, but only gets about 2, so an early 3rd down. Love to see all these SFA freshmen, and then we got to see Culpepper top of your screen. It's going to be empty set here for Decent. He gets hit by Pud Foxtail, the SFA player. SFA players making plays all over the field. 3 and out here for Boise. I'm kind of dual screening this. I also got the Florida State game on my phone next to me, but so I'll be able to see what's going on. But Jay Derby returning kicks, that 9-9 agility, high elusiveness. Learning, hopefully, some power maybe from Jamie Brown. So 1st and 10. Safety coming down, that's Tsunami. Blitz floats it out there, and that's going to be a nice pickup from Chris Fowler. He gets 8. Chris Neal, 3 for 5. Okay start here. No sacks. You watched the BearCave video in week 1. That's how they lost. 2nd and 2 now over the middle. That's a completion, and that's going to be a 1st down for Taylor Johnson. He had the drop on 4th down, comes back here, gets his first grab of the day. So 1st and 10, once again across the 50. Wyoming proving they can move the ball here early on. Quick option for Neal. He floats it out to Jamie Brown, and a massive tackle there from Blair Tsunami. He's already making one hell of an impression here for the Boise State Broncos. Remember, these 1-stars can be absolutely beasts. So 2nd and 8 now. Hand off to Jamie again to the short side. Breaks a tackle, reverses his field. Finally brought down, gets maybe 1. Jamie Brown, we know he's a converted fullback, big power guy. He's progressed very nicely. 3rd and 7. Cross the 50 at the 42. 3rd and 7. Quick throw and miscommunication. Looks like it might have been a screen pass, maybe a halfback draw or something, but it didn't work. So the punt team coming out this time rather than going for it. So we still got a 0-0 game midway through the 1st quarter. See if they can pin him deep here as that goes, hits the 4 and bounces out of the end zone. Here comes Boise State, hoping to get a 1st down this time. 1st and 10. And coming out some Wildcat. Hankerson at quarterback. All right, trying something different, Coach Dune. Like the way he thinks. It's going to be Hankerson keeping it. He has a hole, and he finds about 8. If he bounced that outside, might have had a big play. Love the creativity here.
And you have to think for Boise State, it's really close, not this year, but maybe in, the year after or the year, in 2 years, they could be a contender in the pack.
As they hit their man on the outside. Stiffy's a man and gets past the 50. Roman Williams gets 23. And yeah, I said in the preseason video, I don't know if they can push for the division quite yet. I just think like Oregon's a bit too good. But this team was very close to getting to a bowl game last year. I think that they do make it this year, as long as they can figure out what happened against Akron and not do it again.
Yeah, and I said it on the Mountain West Minute. I was one of those people that I think Joshua Dobbs is going to be, the perfect replacement for Oregon, keeping them at that top spot.
Oh yeah, I mean, I predicted them to win the national championship, so we're both pretty high on Oregon.
I'm not that high.
Well, I'll listen to it later on today as we get more Wildcat. Mario Hankerson, baby, dual threat. Hands it off this time, and Stiffy's a man. That's Ahmed Sixto, was the lead back last year, SFA player. Hopefully he can stay on the field this year. So cross the 50, 3rd and 7. Both defenses playing very well.
Yeah, and I believe 3 or 4 Mountain West teams were able to get a running back from recruiting. So a lot of young running backs in this conference.
As Wally Culpepper, the reward player, makes his first grab on the mid-screen, but it goes nowhere. So it'll be 4th down. Wally Culpepper, June said, is the son of Dante Culpepper. Oh, fumble, and they're not gonna get any yardage off that. So Jade Derby makes a mistake early.
It's usually Jamie Brown back there fumbling punts. Now it's just some random guy. I think actually that was Derby.
Yep. So solo back there. Bird looks like he's coming on a blitz. The 5-star safety free. Oh, he almost got there. They find Johnson, though. Gets some nice gain out of it. That's risky, choosing not to block a 5-star safety. 2nd and 2. Jamie Brown back in the game. Only a three-man front. I feel like there's a massive opportunity here just to run it up the gut. Force him to have some gap control, but there's only like 4 in the box. And he does. He gets the first down with ease.
And like you said, because of not being able to move over to college football 25, Jamie Brown stayed with Wyoming.
And this might be, Cryo, the first time or no, they're playing at Florida State. I'm like, why is like half their stadium blocked off on that sky shot? But, ooh, a stiffy to Curtis Bird. Hello,
well,
Chris
half their
Neal.
stadium didn't want to actually show up. You know, FSU has the most bandwagon fans in all of college football. You know, when you have a superior team like Boston College going in there and ready to blow out FSU, you know, that happens. I don't blame them.
Jamie Brown pushes forward, another big gain. All right, Wyoming picking up a head of steam here. Boise, though, they are playing well. Quick option this time, it goes nowhere. -4 yards for Neal. He's not that elusive. Not sure why they were running quick option.
It's very interesting how Wynn put all this trust into Chris Neal, you know, after Jamie Breckenridge went over to FSU here in the SFA. So he really does think he's the guy for this Wyoming offense.
Yeah, he was a 5-star recruit. So as he has some free space and he gets about 10. Nice run from Neal. So 3rd and 5 now. Boise State can get back off the field. They're 1 of 3 so far. Once again, only a 3-man front. Neal has some time. Yams it deep. Hits his man. It's Ryan McGee. Brought down by the pursuiters. Love when a Yam player makes a play. He always makes it the big-time play in these watch party game day style games. And they're in business. Hands this off to Jamie Brown. They get the edge, and he gets 3.
I seriously don't understand, even last year, how Ryan McGee was a 71 overall and still proceeded to make, on game day, some of the biggest plays, almost upsetting Oregon in week 1.
He's a beast. We love Ryan McGee, as once again, they're leaving him one-on-one. Hands it off to, and Jamie runs over a man. They get 7, so 3rd and inches now. And Boise State find a way to get a stop, force a field goal.
He might have the biggest biceps in the SFA.
I don't know, Maximus Mays might have him beat, or Miles Tilley. Oh, and that's tipped away. Another drop here from a Wyoming receiver on a critical down. And they're going for it! They choose not to bring out the field goal unit, so their second 4th down attempt of the game. Both safeties coming in. They're going to throw it all out. Blitz, he floats it in, converts. Taylor Johnson gets it this time. What a play there from Chris Neal.
The moment you see that safety blitz, that's the perfect time to throw it on an out route because those linebackers cannot cover on those outside routes. We've seen it all game long. Great read by Chris Neal.
All right, what a start. So we flip the field now, looking for our first points. Very evenly matched game. First and goal, it's Neal. He drops back, has time. Open man, touchdown! Scruggs puts Wyoming on the board first.
Someone get that Boise defender and get him a map because, oh my God, everyone was covering 87.
Yeah, blown coverage. I mean, does Ryan McGee really warrant that much coverage? I know he's a Yam player, but...
I mean, 3 players is a little excessive, but at least 2.
Had to be a blown coverage for sure. So 7-0 is the score. Wyoming with a big start. That guy was offsides. Where's the penalty? Wyoming cheating already. Slaughter gets about 21. So see if Boise State can figure out how to move the ball. Not very impressive thus far.
Of course, this being the first conference game, you know, the story with Wyoming is if they can finally achieve greatness and win the Mountain Division.
Decent, and he can't hang on to that one. 2nd down. Culpepper, top of your screen, working on strong. Burdett Jones, bottom of your screen. Corners. Hankerson gets a carry, breaks a tackle, gets 9. Number 1 running back in the class. They've not converted on a third down, though. See if they can do it here. 2 tight ends set. Run it to that right side behind your SFA players. They won't do it. They're going to throw it over the middle. Hits them between 2 defenders. Big catch by Roman Williams. That's his second big one of the day. So 1st and 10 at the 41. Man in motion, hands it off here to Hankerson. Breaks a tackle, breaks another, gets 2 yards. Great pursuit from this defense so far. Only averaging 4 a carry here for Hankerson.
Yeah, if you had to pick when it came to either Wyoming or New Mexico, because I feel like both of them are contenders for that Mountain Division, who would you pick?
To get a handoff to Hankerson. I talked about in this week's podcast episode, but to start the season, I felt like it's just going to be Wyoming again. But then after watching New Mexico take Arizona to 4 overtimes and watching Wyoming struggle with Toledo, I changed my mind. I think New Mexico is the favorite, but Wyoming definitely could change my mind. It's definitely between those two, though. There's nobody else in that division worth anything as Wally Culpepper makes a catch.
Yeah, I got to figure out my playbook. I don't know if I like the one I went with.
That's the thing I was just about to point out. Playbook is massive when it comes to something of that fortitude. So it's one of those things where I feel like New Mexico has a solid core, and I feel like it's on the same level as Wyoming, but Wyoming they just had the chance. They were really good, and then they fell off a cliff the second half of the last season.
Got Hankerson. Great defensive play there by Pud Foxtail. He's already having a big day. So at the 40, 2nd and 11. Once again, these 2 tight end sets, but these tight ends are trash, so you know they're running it as Hankerson stiffies a man. He's still going, gets 9. Be a 3rd and short again. Having the ability to get 9 yards on a 2nd down run is big time. Stay ahead of the down marker. 3rd and 2. Deason hands it off. Big time hole for Hankerson. He cuts. He stiffies. There he goes inside the 5. What a run from Hankerson. Oh boy. What a get for Boise State. This man flashing brilliance here in his first career game. It's Boise State's on the doorstep.
Looking like Ashton G.E. out there.
Seriously. Hand off here to Hankerson, and he gets stuffed. Just needed to invest in the offensive line now. 2nd and goal. Empty set. No Hankerson on the field. Oh boy. They're going to audible now. Man in motion. Deason has time over the middle, and that's dropped. So 3rd and goal coming. Chance for Wyoming to get off the field. Audibles under center. Tight end coming in. Flips the play. It's going to be a throw. Deason floats it in. That's out of the back of the end zone. 4th down. Decision time now for Coach Dune. And they bring out the field goal unit. Oof. So going to be about 23-yard field goal from right hash. And it's good for Boise State. There we go. Cook.
Oh, barely. Oh, my God.
Barely. No field goal is easy anymore. Get a nice kick here. Jay Derby has the Ruby hurdles. And he gets to the 35.
You have to think, if he keeps his feet under him, that's easily a touchdown.
100%. So great starting position now for Wyoming, trying to build on this lead. Can Chris Neal keep this momentum going? Jamie Brown to the outside. He stiffies 2, but the 3rd guy was too much. Couldn't handle 3 men at once. 2nd and 4. Chris Neal now pistol. Another handoff to Jamie. Breaks a tackle, and he gets the first down with ease. Jamie Brown, man, one of the best G5 running backs we've ever seen. About halfway through this second quarter.
A weird way to say DeMarcus McKenzie, but
he had a great week one.
He did. Honestly, I mentioned it in the Mount West Mid, but FSU is going to kill their running back if they hand off to him 50 carries for
wear and tear, dude. He would have like minus 30 per stat by the end of that game.
Honestly.
All right, Chris Neal yams it deep, hits him right in the chest. That's Taylor Johnson. He gets 32. Splits the safeties.
What I'm talking about.
What a throw from Chris Neal. Redemption this week for him.
And I mean, Wyoming, we see this all the time, especially last year where they're really good in that first half. It's that second half that we've seen Wyoming struggle, especially last year. It's just keeping the foot on the pedal.
So first and goal now here for the Cowboys. Neal, time, floats, and it's intercepted! Wait! Yes! Oh, it was tipped! Caught off the tip by the corner, Lee. They're ruling it a pick.
Yeah, okay, didn't ref ball.
Oh,
that might have been ref ball. That might have been ref ball.
No review.
No review at all is quite crazy.
So here comes Boise.
Here comes the Denton Patties.
I thought that was picked off the original interception, but no, it was
standing out of bounds the entire time he caught the pig.
Oh my God, no coach review is brutal.
All right, let's see if Boise can mount a drive now out of it. Free possession for them. And just as we say, it's a redemption arc for Chris Neal. He throws a pick.
I mean, he did not look good last week either. It's been rough. There's definitely been growing pains with Chris Neal, and you would assume by now that he would have grown into a quarterback that you can trust.
Oh dear, Ike Deason not much better. Not sure what that was.
Yeah, Ike Deason last year, I think it was like 3,500 yards, about 35 touchdowns, but like 20 picks. If he can cut back on the turnovers, this could be an elite quarterback.
And a mid-screen hits Wally Culpepper. That was a questionable throw, almost intercepted.
Wally could be off on those numbers. I know that Dune did a post on it, so he would actually have the actual numbers. Oh, hardly any interceptions. Oh yeah, copium. I understand. Now I understand. Mm-hmm. Yep.
So 3rd and 10, we have got empty set here for Deason. Clean pocket over the middle and fits it in there. Dominic Smith, what a catch. Within 3 guys.
Yeah, and I mean, this would be a huge momentum builder if Boise State was to win this game, because you have to think next week they have to face Minnesota, which is a huge test.
Handoff now to Hankerson. Finds the hole up the gut. Gets about 9. Once again, the ability to gain 9 yards here. Hankerson now up around 6 a carry. He's cooking. About 2.5 minutes to the half. Decent floaties. Wide open. Man, that's going to be a big gain as they get 22. It's Williams again. Have yourself a day. Almost all of Deason's yards have been to Williams.
Hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
We'll see if they can get in the end zone. Inside the 40 now. Once again, under center. Another handoff here. Feels like Hankerson chose the wrong hole on that one. Don't know, going left was his best chance there. 2nd and 7.
Watching DJ in the FSU game, looking the prime candidate for Butterfingers sponsorship. So
over the middle, nicely done. Dallas Thompson. So a lot of different guys getting involved now. Yeah, I have it on here in 2 punts to start it. Oof.
Boston looks good to start out. Castellanos can run. I love him so much.
As Hankerson loses some. Joe Hunter gets in there. All right, 2nd and 11. 2 tight ends once again, so we know it's going to be a handoff here to Hankerson. No, it's a throw. Floats it way out there wide, and that's going to be Roman Williams again. He gets 5.
Looking like Boss Hennessy out there, loving those out routes. We love to see it.
Up over 100 yards now, 3rd and 6. See if they can avoid settling for another field goal. Decent. Only 3-man rush, has the time, floaties, and double coverage, but they tip it away. Burden Jones, no. He had a chance for the pick and potentially 6. Is this going to be a 38-yarder?
I mean, if at least you have the don't get the interception, but you do get the stop.
So here's the kick, and it's off the upright, no good. Doink.
Doink.
Oh, no. So
Now
I guess
you guys both saying it at the same time.
So I guess ball don't lie on the interception there. So Wyoming lives to fight another day. Dune in shambles right now.
Yeah, Dune. If you want, I can give you Austin Anderson.
And it's J.B. Brown! Big play to open the drive. This secondary's getting absolutely slaughtered.
Austin Brown's been cut from the UNLV Running Rebels unless my punter gets injured.
That's funny. If you beat Boise State or Boston College, you get a 1% increase in your playoff chances. The counter to Jamie, he gets 14. Had the defenders running into each other.
Our schedule isn't that good, anyways. We probably have no way of making the playoffs. It'd be funny to be FSU.
Floats that one, and he runs over a man. It's Ryan McGee down the sideline. Wish he could do that for the Yams.
Ryan McGee, he just threw him off.
So inside a minute, they're inside the 25. Chance to add to this lead. Potentially go up 2 scores. Neal's going to throw it. Neal dumps it off. Hits Johnson. Gets 5. Johnson's been among his favorite targets here early on. Already his 5th reception. Second and 5 now here inside the 20. It's going to be a screen. It's Jamie Brown, and he stiffies a man, gets 3. Be 3rd down again. 47 seconds left.
Boise trying to get a stop, get the ball back.
Yeah, definitely. If they can stop him for a field goal here, that'd be great. Corner blitz, not going to get there over the middle, and he hangs on. Chris Fowler. So now inside the 10. They can continue to run this clock if they'd like. I mean, they have all 3 timeouts. Wyoming. Over the middle, and it hit as he receives it. It went incomplete. 2nd and goal. 40 seconds left. Boise trying to hang on. Quick option. Flips it out to Jamie. To the end zone. Touchdown, Wyoming.
Let's go.
Jamie Brown gets in there. It's a 2-score lead here early. You just knew Jamie Brown was going to power through. What a touchdown.
Jamie Brown reminds me a lot of Josh Jacobs in the fact that basically he can just be that guy who can easily 3 yards is guaranteed every single time if you run straight forward. He is just a powerhouse.
All right, see if Boise State can do anything here. They have time, 32 seconds. Maybe they can get back within field goal range. Would make it a 1-score game.
1-star game?
1-star game. Yes, sir. So Deason hits his man. I feel like the running game's been fine, but this pass game has not been too great outside of Williams. So they're going to hurry it up now. Clock didn't stop. Decent, yams it deep, hits his man right in stride. It's Williams, touchdown, Boise State.
Bang!
What a hit! Williams gets behind the defense, and Deason lays the boom. What a throw.
I think they heard your slander. How about that?
Deep touchdown, baby. That was beautiful. Surprised they're not going for two, but... But was that too much time now for Wyoming? See Jay Derby on the return now. Freshman running back. Stiffies one, gets outside, gets 27.
Boston College with a big run. Sneaking into the possibility of the FSU red zone. Only saying this because Dogwire's in the call.
So they're just going to fall on it, and that will take us to halftime. Wyoming leads at home here 14-10. Do we know who won this game last year between you guys? Who has like the upper hand? Wyoming's been winning this?
It was Wyoming.
Yeah.
It came down to like some fourth quarter shenanigans.
Do you guys all-time record? I've heard that's something you guys would keep track of. You know, a heated brother rivalry.
Between us, I think it's like 1-1.
Oh, that was something more in depth. I can't say that word. It's 2-1. Okay, so Boise State's up 2-1 in the series, the brother series. Oh, excuse me.
Well, Boise State needed that touchdown, but Wyoming's definitely been the better team thus far. But the yardage would say, well, no, that's what it says. Time possession, though, goes to Boise. Interesting.
Rising time possession, but less rush yards.
All right, here we go. Boise gets the ball to
Only
start.
the better RB so far because the other guy is just behind Jamie. I expected Jamie to be gone. Come on now.
True.
Jamie Brown clears Mario Hankerson. I'm sorry. I will take the thunder thighs of Jamie every single day of the week.
Ayo.
Resume.
This man just said Jamie Brown's trash. I can't. Someone fire him.
Listen.
All right, here's Deason. That's a floaty. Hits Culpepper and gets a first down out of it.
I genuinely was afraid that I was losing to Wyoming last year just because of how good Jamie Brown was. The fact that I held him to 37 rushing yards is a blessing in disguise.
Hankerson, see if he can break a run here in the second half. He doesn't get anything there. Pud Foxtail, man, he is killing it inside. This ancient of days guy, dude. He's been here for like 6 years.
His overall hasn't even improved, has it?
Very minimal. Quick option now, and Deason keeps it. Gonna be third down. Wyoming can get off the field.
Yeah, they had the option down there, so they've been really clocking in on that.
3rd and 6, minute into the second half. Deason, it's going to be a screen. Gets it to Hankerson, not known for his ball skills. He gets through. That's going to be a first and more. 21 for Hankerson.
Yeah, just a completely missed tackle there. You had someone right there ready to get him, and then you just ran by him.
Verde Jones, man, not having his best day of his career.
What's the bet, Dune? Or there's a brother bet going on.
Inside 35 now.
Subs.
Who has like the better season? Oh, loser gives 5 subs. Oh, okay. TC's getting rich. Look at that.
Let's go. 2nd and 1. Hankerson touchdown right on this play. Watch. Never mind.
There's no way.
Wait.
Oh.
Wait. Hold on. Oh! Oh.
That would have been the craziest call ever.
Nice play, though. Hankerson's cooking in the pass game. But back with this crap 2 tight end set with these, like, mid-60s tight ends. Culpepper in motion.
Why do you think I put Joe Hall at tight end?
And off. Stiffy. My God. That corner just got destroyed.
Wait. Oh.
No! Oh, thank God
okay.
he was just on the ground. I thought he was hurt.
I thought he was gonna get up. We saw that week 1.
2nd and 6. Can they finally punch it in for the lead? It's a delayed give. Hankerson gets 3.
Here's the trick, TC. You have to call Mario Hankerson touchdown every single time, so that way when you put in the highlights, it looks like you did it the first time.
Oh, yeah. It's a Culpepper tutty on this one, watch. 3rd and 3. Decent under center. Oh, wait! It's Hankerson on the edge! Broken 1, and they push him out. What a play from this defense, maintaining the lead. Is Boise going to go for it? No, they bring out the field goal kicker. 21-yard field goal here. See if he hits this one. He's 1 of 2. And I think that one went through. We'll have to see. Yes, sir. So it's 14-13 now here for Boise State. Jay Derby gets a chance at the return here. Runs over a man, runs over another, gets to the 35. Really decent returning from him today. Outside the one he dropped. But Wyoming maintains the lead. That's the most important part. Quick option from Neal. He has a chance. Whoa, what a pitch! There goes Jamie Brown. He breaks away! Jamie Brown on your dome! Touchdown, Cowboys!
Go! Jamie Brown is trash, quote, Dune, 5 minutes ago.
Oh my, what a run. Showing his explosiveness.
Sacrificing the body for that pitch, too. Good Lord.
Look at that 84 speed, baby. All power.
No, but Jamie Brown's trash because Dune said it, TC. We have to accept the agenda.
What a tough run, though. And that one's a ball buster if you're a Boise State fan. You have this long-ass drive, get stuffed for another field goal inside the 10, and then you give up a one-play touchdown.
You might as well call that a Jamie Brown buster.
Oh, what a hit!
Oh, my God.
Man just died.
Slaughter just got slaughtered. So here comes the offense yet again, dominating time of possession. They're going to throw it. Deason has the time over the middle. Hits his man wide open. Terry Bauer, his first catch of the day, I believe. Deason having a good day. But got to come up with touchdowns. Decent again. He evades. Oh, what a throw. It's intercepted! They're going the other way. The 360 jump pass right to Marcus Robinson. Oh, dear.
Listen, that was a fantastic throw if he meant to throw the interception. That was right in the hands of the defender.
So Wyoming immediately takes back over. They are cooking so far in this second half. Could be a screen pass. Hits Brown, and Brown shoves him off. Stays in. Gets 4 out of it. Second and 6 now. Empty set here for Neal. Only a 4-man rush as they dump it off here for another 4. Dude, how does Florida State have 3 plays on this in this game so far? That's crazy.
Boston College defense is elite.
3rd and 2. Neal. And he gets smoked. What a stop from Boise State. And they're not going to go for it. They got aggressive earlier in the game, but I guess up 8 is when they get conservative. Unless it's a fake. No, it's not. See if they can pin them deep. No, they will not. So the interception doesn't end up hurting Boise.
Fortunately for the Florida State Boston College game, I think they got the visual glitch. They don't have a time clock right now, so.
Oof, yeah, they said there's a stadium clock issue. So it's being kept on the field. 1st and 10, Deason yams it, he hits his man, he turns the corner and tripped up. Sean Fountain almost broke away. They needed that one. What an out route. That's Clash Sparkman, the SFA player, making the game, or the touchdown saving tackle.
That's the difference between the Wyoming safeties and, someone like Curtis Bird. That's a great signing for Boise when it comes to the defense to prevent, those out routes.
It's decent. He floats this one deep out of bounds. No chance there. Lived to fight another down. So at the 46, 2nd and 10. Over halfway through the 3rd quarter.
I think you and I both can agree. Deason's making Bo Wallace look proud right now.
Okay. Deason's actually playing well. As he has time, he just throws this one away again. He's almost sacked. So 3rd and 10.
Defender celebrating like they got something.
Culpepper isolated on the right side, working on Birdie Jones. Stacking the box. Deason yams it deep. 1-on-1, tipped away. That was strong on that side, their top corner. 4th down. So after a big play, they get stuffed on 3 straight throws, and the punt team has to come out. Still a 1-score game. They're going to trust their defense. Trying to pin them deep. At the 5. Can't get a nice bounce. So here comes Wyoming yet again. What a game. Wyoming can take a stranglehold here with a touchdown. Or even a field goal. Brings a blitz. Gets away. Cuts upfield. There goes Neal. And he slides. Nice run for the quarterback. He's having a good day on the ground.
Yeah, obviously Wyoming was forced to give up Jamie Breckenridge because of broken promises. But if they still had Jamie Breckenridge, who do you think's doing better right now overall in the SFA?
Jamie Breckenridge. I always side with the SFA player.
I don't know.
I take that personally.
Oh, what a stiffy.
Oh my. Oh.
And he still loses yards. But 133 on the ground here for Jamie's, averaging 9.5 a carry, 2 touchdowns. Has not lost a step as they're out empty now. 2nd and 10. Neal. He escapes, breaks a tackle from behind, and gets 4 out of it. He's had 60 yards on the day. Absolutely cooking. It's 3rd and 6 now. Yams this one deep, hits his man, but it dropped. Slightly overthrown, and that's 4th down. They had to dive there. Tough throw, tough catch. Missed opportunity there for the Cowboys. So we'll see the return now as Ahmed Sixto doesn't make a man miss. Or no, it's Keith Slaughter. All right, a lot of punts back and forth here. Last 3 possessions. See if Boise can figure it out. Dumps that one off to his man. Broken tackle. Gets 4 for Hughes. Yet another guy getting into the pass game. A lot of different guys catching balls here from Deason. Second and 6. Back under center. That's Hankerson. He gets to the outside. Has some room and gets out of bounds. 1st down. Already 19 carries here for Hankerson. Having a great debut. Still no touchdown, though. Handoff here. Reverses his field. Stiffies a man and gets 8. That's a touchdown for Boston College. Oh, shit.
Oh, I'm delayed. Wow, let's go.
Sorry. 2nd and 2. Handoff to Hankerson again. Up the gut. And he gets 6. Just lean on Hankerson. 100 yards. Man in motion. Another handoff here. Offensive line getting a decent push, but Hankerson can only get 2 out of it. Felt like that's another one he should have bounced outside. But he doesn't have overwhelming speed, so more of a between the tackles type of a guy. High vision. Another audible here under center. Bring a blitz. Hits his man. Overthrows Culpepper. That was a touchdown.
How many overthrows have there been in just the first 2 weeks alone?
Decent. Come on, buddy. 3rd and 8. Massive missed opportunity. They're going to hand it off to Hankerson. Get it closer. Probably means they're going to go for it here. And no, they're punting. Oh, no. I'm going to angle this one, and can they get the stop? No. Oh, my God. This game has turned into a snoozer after a big start in the 3rd.
This will be the final score, I fear.
All right, can Wyoming find some offense? Neal drops back. 3-man rush, all the time in the world. Hits his man. It's Taylor Johnson yet again. His 6th catch of the day. Lighten it up. First and 10. Dumps that one off after the play action. Scruggs gets 2. 5 receptions, 19 yards. Absolutely atrocious. So likely going to be the last play of the quarter if they can get this off. And no, they won't. So your score head to the 4th. 21-13. See if Boise State can find a way. It felt like coming into this year, well, Boise State was going to be very much improved, but not seeing much through the first couple of weeks that proves that notion right. I feel like they should be winning this game, but haven't been able to get a stop. 2nd and 8. Oh, the toss! A little shuffle to Jamie Brown. Only gets 2. Third and 7. Neal yams it deep. Oh, all by himself. And he threw it out of bounds. So Wyoming misses a wide open man. What was that blown coverage? There was nobody within 40 yards.
This is truly one of the games of all time, TC.
This is like an early week Maction game type feel.
Don't shit on Mac.
This is Pac-12 after dark at its finest right now.
This is like Colorado versus
God.
NDSU. This is a snooze fest.
True, the way that Boise's killing it on the time possession here. Oh my God. Woo.
You mentioned just how Boise State's not doing that good. The one thing I can easily point out for Boise State is the defensive line. You know, when you don't have a good defensive line, you can't get pressure, and it helps out in both the pass and the run defense. So that's something to really Hayden's probably gonna have to look at going forward.
And Boise State hasn't been able to finish a drive either. I mean, they had the one long touchdown. Oh wait, we got Hankerson. He breaks away and he gets 26. But, I
I'm gonna
mean,
call.
they're on offense, they have, outside that one play, they have 3 drives that ended in field goal attempts, and they only made 2 of them.
I feel like we should call Mario Hankerson just Handkerchief. I feel like that's the best name for him.
Handkerchief. That's an interesting nickname. That right side looks juicy. Please. Okay. Quick throw. Oh, burn it! His second drop pick of the day. Not what he's known for. If he was on the Yams, those would be pick 6s. 2nd and 10. Live to fight another down. Eason has been a bit interesting throwing the ball. He yams that one deep. It's almost intercepted again. Birdie has 3 drop picks. Back-to-back plays. Come on, big fella.
If Birdie is even half on his game, like if anything better than what he's doing right now, Wyoming's blowing out this team right now.
And that one goes absolutely nowhere. Just Boise State absolutely shitting themselves on the offensive side.
Is that intentional grounding? There was no receiver in the vicinity.
And all of these in no man's land. Why did they just stop running the ball? And punts. No. This is a punting clinic here tonight, folks. All right, Wyoming back on the field. We haven't seen a score since early in the third quarter. And off here to Jamie. That goes nowhere. What a play by the end.
Crazy thing is, they have a lot of rushing yards too. You'd think they would be able to control this game, and they have been able to for the most part. But they also have been getting stuffed like most of the second half.
Yeah, both teams have just been getting stopped right in that no man's land between the 30 and the 50 on the opposite side. So 2nd and 11, quick option. That goes nowhere. Wait, it's a stiffy. He gets 8 out of it. Missed opportunity there. Now it's a 3rd manageable.
I was going to say, if he tried to pitch that would have just gone straight backwards. So
yeah, that would have been risky. 3rd and 3. Creative blitz, floats it out wide. Easy conversion. It's Ryan McGee. The Bronco can't believe it. So 6.5 minutes left. We're starting to get to that point where a team might start trying to run the clock a little bit. See if they do it here. They won't on this play as Jamie gets to the outside. He cuts up field and gets himself a nice 7 yards. Second and 3 now. Under 6 minutes left here in the ball game. First game of week 2. Hands is off to Jamie. And what penetration! He loses 3. Paul Harrison. Look at the push. Pushes through the guard and pushes Jamie backwards. So 40% here on 3rd down. Neal has time. Goes right, yams it deep, and underthrown. If he had his full ability to step into that, he might have just gotten that one.
Another punt.
But we got another punt. So Boise State continues to have their chance here. What is this, 5 chances they've had with the ball, down 8? Nasty work. At this point,
it might be double digits.
Nasty work in this game.
And you think Wyoming actually has a pretty good offensive line, but most of the pressures have been up the middle, and you have a true freshman starting at center. That's probably one of the main reasons why you've seen a lot of pressure, especially up the middle.
But big blocks there for Hankerson. He gets 9. He's up over 140 today.
I will speak that nickname into existence.
Handoff again here. That's an easy first. Somehow gets that to 8. So Boise State, they've been great until they get to the opposing 40. So they just need to find a way to continue driving. Quick throw over the middle. Hits his man, and that's going to be another first down. This time it's Hughes. Broncos loving it now. Deason gets his 20th completion of the day. 1st and 10, back under center. The 2 tight end set. Fakes the handoff. We got play action. Deason rolls out. He has all the time in the world. Hits his man. First down, Sean Fountain.
All that for 11 yards. Let's go.
The Broncos are in business. They're at the 30. Oh, you're going to want to watch the other game. 1st and 10.
I'm watching.
Hands it off to Hankerson. He gets 5.
There's an illegal stream on YouTube right now that has 30K people watching it. Whoa!
2nd and 5 now under center. They're starting to run some clock here. Things are going to get hairy. Going to throw this for Ike. Over the middle, hits his man, Williams. That's another first. Boise State trying to tie this game up. This is their best chance. 1st and 10 for the Broncos. Deason, over the middle, hits his man. It's Culpepper inside the 5. What a catch from Wally.
You have to think he's had sort of a quiet day in the second half. We haven't heard his name called that much, so maybe if they can get the ball into his hands more, they can be more productive.
So they've been inside the 10 twice, have come away with 2 field goals. Can they punch it in here? 1st and goal, it's Hankerson up the gut! Touchdown, Boise State! The first touchdown of Hankerson's career. There you go.
Handkerchief, blow that defense away.
And now the 2-point conversion, try and tie this game up. It's decent. They pick him up. Floats it. What are you doing, buddy? Oh, no. Wyoming completely bailed out there. So they're going to have to kick this deep and get another score.
You just said Ike's getting benched.
That is tough sledding. So, gotta trust on the defense yet again. And, I mean, they've been great here since that big play from Jamie Brown. So, but down 2, you can only give up a field goal. They're starting to run clock as well. Hand off to Jamie. He stiffies a man. He gets up the middle. And it's 2nd and inches. You had your chance to hit him behind the line, and they missed him. Boise State just letting the opportunity just fall through their fingers. Now they're empty. What are we doing here? They're going to let this clock run. Not using the timeouts yet.
They're going to pass it, though, so could stop the clock.
Unless it's a quarterback draw.
I mean, 3-down lineman would be the perfect opportunity to do it.
Neal has all the time in the world. He yams it. Oh, and he gets it off, but the clock stops. So a chance for Boise here, 3rd and inches. Got to get some penetration, though. In the shotgun. Watch the run.
Again, 3-down lineman.
Handoff. Neal. He keeps it, and he gets the first. They're going to have to start using the timeouts now. What a call from Boise, or Wyoming. Wyoming just outsmarted them there.
I mean, yeah, when Boise puts down 3-down linemen, sort of expected, even with the blitz packages, it's not going to do that good. Almost a pick there.
Almost intercepted. Well, I'm not sure why Wyoming is continuing to throw the ball. 2nd and 7. Going to be a counter here. Broken tackle for Jamie, and he gets close to a first again. Jamie Brown just killing Boise. 3rd and inches. This is the game. Handoff. Brown. First down. Broncos fans who made the trek down to Cheyenne are sick to their stomach. Last hope. Hand off to Jamie. Can they force a fumble? No, they can't. This could be the end. One more first and it's officially over. They're going to just go victory formation. It might actually just be the end. Yeah, and that should do it.
And it goes back to that 2-point conversion. What was I doing?
Not sure, but that's going to be how this one ends, folks. Oh, boo. We have to say here the last 10. And there it is. As we hit triple zeros, Wyoming has done it. They take down Boise State at home, get their first win of the season. As Wynn takes down Dune in the brothers' rivalry yet again. What a game. It came down to that 2-point conversion that Boise State just couldn't get in a big way to get some momentum back from that Toledo loss as they prepare for Mountain West play. All right, so we'll check out the stats, and we'll end watch party here. Unreal game from these running backs. Lived up to the hype. 21-19. Great game.
And because of this, TC is 5 get the subs richer.
Let's go. Hype, hype, hype. As we'll have game day on Thursday, I believe. Hopefully.
Oh, they're already marking the records for Brown versus Mario. So
Oof. So let's take a look at the stats here. Jamie Brown, he had 2 big time runs. This was a big time one. And Hankerson got that last one. So decent, he went 23-37, over 300 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, 62%. Hankerson, 156 on the ground. He got a tutty and 5.5 a carry. Great debut for him. Roman Williams, though, he was the wide receiver to beat. He had that long one. Cole Pepper did his thing, but, you know, they used him too much in the short game here. And blocking, didn't give up a sack. Curtis Bird and Tsunami leads in tackles. Not a good sign when it's your safeties leading. No sacks on the day. 1 interception was that tipped one. 1 deflection from Slaughter and no fumbles. Punting, we had 5 punts for Mason. And Wyoming, Chris Neal, he went 21-31, 216, 1-1, 67%. Jamie Brown, he absolutely cooked. 8 yards carry, 2 touchdowns. And they spread it around pretty well, getting pretty much everybody involved. No sacks on this side either. Sparkman leads in tackles, the SFA player. 6 total TFLs, no sacks for them. They did have the 1 interception, Marcus Robinson, and 4 dropped interceptions from their other guys. And they themselves had 5 punts. So let's take a look at the players of the game, and then we will end it here. And then this will be uploaded and put to unlisted a little bit later. So your players of the game are Jamie Brown and Mario Hankerson, the 2 running backs. Very nicely done. But great win for Wyoming, and that is going to do it here for us on Watch Party. Let me just get my thumbnail.